Hi there everyone, it is Musical Aviator and we're on the ground in Sydney where I will actually be this time next week. Probably not inside the helipad area, but you know, in the city at least. We'll be taking a helicopter ride today, kind of a repeat of what we did about 3 to 4 months ago for much the same reason. We have this very nice high performance H145, which is a real helicopter that does fly around out of Bankstown in the real world. And we've had a bunch of floods in Sydney, so let's go and see what the damage is doing out there. Here are the guys at Blue Sky Helicopters. There's a public road out there, which I will actually drive along. I'm almost certain to drive along that road at some point next Monday or Tuesday. And the main reason that you drive along this road is so that you can get to a place called Sheps Mound, which we're going to just visit right now while we're in the area. Driving along here at about, I imagine we're doing about 40k an hour, not much more than that. There's a long-term car parking over there. Sheps Mound is pretty much underneath the tower. Just having a look at where I'll be going on one of the days I'm in Sydney. There's the Maccas over there. I do wonder what's dinging at us. I think that's the aircraft itself. Should be connected to ground power but switched off at the battery. Just want to see how well Orbx have, actually should I say FlyTampa, have done the mound over here. There's DNATA. I can see the mound now. That's very nice. And let me drive in and park about there. Stand about here. Hi there, Infinite. Hope you're well. They've even put that in, which is a very nice touch. Cool. So looking at Sydney, we have 747s taxiing out to runway 34. And we're going to head back down to the aircraft. Let's just go straight there. Boom. Here it is, the H145. Very nice aircraft here. Hi there, David. Mounties CareFlight helicopter, CareFlight 3, Hotel Papa Lima. We're flying with the call sign CareFlight 3 today. Looking at the flight plan, we'll be departing out of Sydney, flying the Barracks departure, which puts us pretty much along that line there at 500-ish feet. Just going to read through the description. So Rosehill, no, it's not the Rosehill, it is the Barracks. Barracks 5 outbound. Southern Cross Drive and South Dowling Street to the Moore Park Supercentre. and 1,000 feet, hence the Victoria Barracks to Rushmore Cutters Bay. So it's a climb to 1,000 feet on that track about there. And we're going to be 500 feet until the corner, and then we climb to 1,000 across there. That does put us under the Maroob 5 departure, so they need to worry about that. And by the time I get out to, say, the SCG, roughly, we should be out of their hair. We'll then enter the Harbour Bridge sector, the Romeo 405 Bravo, at 1,000 feet. And then we'll descend 500 feet. You can see the CLL 500 there. You need to cross the Harbour Bridge at 500 feet to maintain outside controlled airspace. We'll follow the river. Need to make sure that we are on the right bank of the river, maintaining to the right of the shoreline, because if you're to the left of the shoreline, you're inside controlled airspace again. We continue out to Parramatta. At Parramatta, the lowest level is 2,000, the lowest level of controlled airspace, so we're going to be anywhere between the ground and 2,000 feet. We're probably going to set about 1,000, maybe 1,500. We'll then, from Parramatta, try and track this northbound towards Pennant Hills, straight up past Hornsby Hospital, up to Dangar Island and Patonga. And then we'll make a fairly sharp left-hand turn and follow the Hawkesbury River, at which point we'll start a tour of the flooded area of Sydney, which includes pretty much the entire flat area next to the banks of the Hawkesbury River and the Nepean River. We'll go up to Wiseman's Ferry, which is pretty much the confluence between the Nepean and the Hawkesbury. We'll continue on the Nepean past, actually might even move up the Colo River a little bit to explore up there, come back and then keep on heading down at about 1,000 feet, and then we'll enter the Richmond control zone. We might be talking to Sydney Approach, pretending to be Richmond. We'll probably need to come back up to Wiseman's Ferry for that. So we'll go Wiseman's Ferry, just check the Colo River, come back up to Wiseman's Ferry, give us a chat to the Sydney Approach, who may give us a clearance to run the VFR route southbound, or they might give us a CTAF time. Not sure. It is going to be the case that Richmond Tower itself is not online, because it hardly ever is on Vatsim, unfortunately. I've just run out of power on my mouse, I do believe. Got a tangle of cables down here. Anyhow, after we leave, I guess it's a Nepean Bridge, which is an interesting place. There was a so-called flood-proof bridge that was constructed down there, which has proven to be not flood-proof in any way, shape or form, and has been underwater several times now. Seem to have lost a thing. We will continue south down to the Warragamba Dam, which is Sydney's main water supply. Just having some issues with cabling at the moment. Is that the one I'm after? It is. Cool. So that's Warragamba Dam. I'm going to do a couple of laps of that, have a look and see where all the water came from in Sydney's most recent flood. And once we leave Warragamba Dam, we're going to track pretty much straight across the city along this pipeline to Prospect Reservoir, and then we'll enter via Rose Hill Heliports. And we'll take the Roseville arrival, which is pretty much Roseville, Canterbury Racecourse, Novotel, into the hover, just offshore the home Novotel. And then Sydney Tower can cross us over the runways. Indeed, I did indeed have a haircut today. Nice. Let's see what the comments are saying. How much fuel we have on board the helicopter. So we'll do that now. And Paul Newman, indeed. Might as well go to the Blue Mountains once we finish with the Warragamba Dam stuff. We can head out pretty much directly to Katoomba, do the Three Sisters, and then shoot down back into Warragamba Dam. So it'll just add an extra 15 minutes or something. Fuel today. We currently have, what is it, 330 litres. I think we need a bit more than that. Gonna stick that up to about 600 litres of fuel. In kilograms, that's going to be about 480 kilograms. We don't need that. Oh yeah, the feed tanks are going to be fine. We want total of 600. So we're going to remove 100 litres because we've got litres in the feed tanks already. This isn't the HEMS add-on. This is just the standard basic package. I am thinking about getting the HEMS add-on eventually. This is not the free one. This is the payware one. Although there is a free H135, which is basically a small version of this, with a few little less things. But yeah, the H135, which is the variant that we have here in Melbourne. The only H145 in Australia is this one, and it lives in Bankstown Airport most of the time. So yeah. This is the Sydney machine, and the 135, which is free, is the Melbourne machine. Anyway, we'll jump on board and have a look at what we have here. We have a very nice cabin in the back there. Good old Airbus. Now the real CareFlight helicopter obviously has a place for a stretcher in the back there. They actually load the stretcher through the back doors. So the stretcher goes through the back and there's no bags. In fact, the entire back of the helicopter has been essentially ripped out. And so you have a two medical professionals sitting next to the stretcher and one in front. And the stretcher runs from there all the way back into the back seats. Past the back seats, into the cargo area. Anyway, to manipulate the doors, we use this little thing over here, which I currently have set up for the Sydney VTC. And you go up to the top, click that, over to doors, and let's get these closed. We're all secure. Ah yes, good old school returning for those of you that aren't in Victoria. If you're in Victoria, you're already at school. Okay, the ground power is available, so we just gonna go up to the top, get the batteries in, open the DC, engage the battery, and that should start the self-test. IRS alignment is going on. We also need to check our fire warnings.
Traffic.
Fire, engine 2, fire. Fire, engine 1, fire.
And the lamp test. There goes someone flying over the top of us. That's great. Yes, 3 people in the back plus the stretcher. Okay, there's the fuel. It's I'd call it just a little bit over half of the tanks. Make sure that we are good to start moving some switches. We are still on the ground power, so standby battery goes in. Avionics can be turned on. Emergency floats, we can hit the test. Goodo. And it is now armed, so if we do end up on the water, the emergency floats pop open, and that becomes a floating raft for the helicopter to kind of sit on. Don't need the wipers, but they do work. Obviously today it's not raining. Pitot heats I'll leave off for the moment. Start the primers. Yep, they went ding. Turn on some lights. Position light, anti-collision light, landing light I'll leave off for the moment. Get some lights on in the cabin. Indeed, we're going Sydney to Bankstown and then back to Sydney. So I'm going to check in Sydney to Sydney via Sydney with Bankstown as an alternate. The aircraft really lives in Bankstown, and I was considering landing there, but since there's no tower, we'll make it Sydney again. Need more Bankstown. Okay, let's have a listen to the ATIS. It says 126.25. Oh yeah, that's right. Let's go to number 2.
On first contact with Sydney ground or approach, notify receipt of information Charlie.
At Westmead itself. Alright, we might even land there for a heck.
Time check, 0829.5.
Info Charlie. Thanks for that, Lachlan. Lachlan's our resident knowing all of helicopter operations. I clearly don't know that much about helicopter operations. It's good to have an expert amongst us.
Sydney terminal information Charlie. Expect independent visual approach. Runway 34 left and Romeo for arrivals and departures. Independent parallel approach and departures in progress. Wind 270 degrees, 10 knots. Visibility greater than 10 kilometers. Temperature 12. QNH 1019. On first contact with Sydney ground or approach.
Okay, 1019er. I'm going to set up 1205. And also 1244. We don't have an APU on the aircraft, but we do have a ground power connection, which is currently plugged in. And we also have obviously 2 engines. So they maintain it in the hangar, not on the helipad, which is good because I can't actually use the helipad because Orbx didn't give us solid helipads. Boo, boo, hoo. Gonna stick in my flight plan just because I can. Harbour Bridge, Granville Bridge. One in Australia, thanks. I was going to go direct Parramatta, but let's see if we can do a stop at
Pelican
Westmead.
888 vacated on Golf.
Pelican 888 Grand 1265.
Yeah, Parramatta is this side of Westmead.
Grand,
So I might do
Vatpac.
PRT and then find that Westmead helicopter. Westmead helipad, should I say. PRT, Australia. We'll do it visually, so PENH, Pennant Hills. From Pennant, going to Hornsby. From Hornsby, we're going to Partonga. From Partonga, we're going to
Traffic.
WFR, which is Wiseman's Ferry. Not that one. WSFR. Yes, a budget APU, that's right. Whereas this one, we literally just plug it into the power, like you would a PC or a laptop. So from WFR, we are Kermond, KMND. Must not be KRMD. And from Kermond, GRRV, Gross River. From the Gross River, NPBR, Nepean Bridge. Then WAD, Warragamba Dam. Come on, get me the A. And then from Warragamba it is PSP Prospect. YRSH, hope that shows up. RSH, that did not show up. It's going to be the Rose Hill Racecourse helipad. We'll just have to do it visually, and then Canterbury Racecourse, which is CBY. From there into Sydney. Cool. Happy with that. That's roughly what we'll be flying today. Roughly. Cool, let's have a chat to the guys on a tower. Sydney Tower, CareFlight 3 is on helipad, requesting VFR via the Barracks 1 departure. I just realised there is a ground. I'll talk to them.
Currently maintaining 290 knots.
Qantas 612, thanks. Cancel speed restrictions.
Cancel speed, Qantas 62.
265, set. Sydney ground, CareFlight 3 is a H145 on these helipads. We will be departing via the Barracks 1 departure to Harbour Bridge, then VFR.
CareFlight 3, you cleared Barracks 5 outbound, 1,500, squawk 0575, and the departure frequency will be 124.4.
Clear for the barracks 5 outbound and squawk code 0575. Departures on 124.4. CareFlight 3.
CareFlight 3, thanks. Just report when ready.
Okay, we now need
New Zealand
to
1983, when you're ready, you can contact me on tower 120.5.
start up. The first thing we need to do is drop that external power.
5, New Zealand 1983.
So we don't want to be flying around with that thing attached to us. So let's get that gone, firstly. And to do that, I need to come down here.
Sydney Tower, good day, New Zealand 1983, just holding short Alpha 5. We're actually light. Tell you what, we can actually make the departure from Alpha 5.
And we'll start an engine.
New
Fuel
Zealand
primer in.
1983, no worries, send taxi onto Alpha 5 and runway 34 left, you're clear for takeoff.
Alpha 5.
And we'll start the right engine.
Takeoff, New Zealand 1983.
Good afternoon, Sydney Tower, radio check.
And we'll start
Station
the
calling,
right,
readability
left side, sorry.
555.
Okay, land 2005, requesting clearance to use Canberra, please.
Sorry, the last station calling, just say your call sign again.
KLM 2005.
KLM 2005, I don't have the flight plan yet for that call sign, could you just send it through again?
Will do.
One on 83, airborne passing 1 test.
New Zealand 1983, connect departures here.
Departures on 24.4. Thanks, Jack. Good night. It's 1983.
Okay, let's go into flight mode.
Okay, I refiled. Can you see it?
At the top, I need the full fuel pumps. Air conditioning, I'll get on now.
No, there's no flight plans yet for KLM, and that doesn't look like I've got anyone connected on the ground at Sydney with that call sign, so you might need to double check your connection.
Okay, that's a bit weird, I'll see.
Make sure.
If it does come up, just let me know.
Yeah, no worries, I'll let you know.
Strobes are in.
Sydney Tower, Jetstar 520, established 34 left.
Jetstar 520, down today, the wind's 270 degrees at 10 knots, runway 34 left, cleared to land.
34 left, cleared to land, Jetstar 520.
Okay, we've got traffic. That's pretty obvious. We're in Sydney International Airport. Anything else I need to know? Alright, that might work out there too. Cool. No, I did not. I'm sure if you've sent it to me, I'll get it eventually when I see it. Sometime after this flight. Alrighty, I want the FCS on this thing. There we go. Sydney ground, CareFlight 3, requesting hover taxi to helipad 1.
CareFlight 3, that's approved to helipad 1, and when you're ready, contact me on tower 120.5.
And ready on tower 120.5, CareFlight 3. .05 set, and we can hover taxi out.
Jetstar 611, Sydney ground, g'day.
G'day, clearance to Avalon,
Jetstar 611, clear to Avalon via Wollongong, flight plan route, runway 34 right. Marab 6 departure, Wollongong transition, climb via Bafir to 5000, squawk 4211, and departure frequency 124.4.
Clear to Avalon, flight plan route, 34 right, Marab 6 departure, Wollongong transition, climb to 5000, 4211, 124.4,
Jetstar 611, thanks.
Now there on the little trailer is a 135.
Jetstar 605, ground, g'day.
Jetstar 605, 1065 to Charlie, 1019, request clearance Avalon.
Jetstar 605, clear to Avalon.
I would play it, but I
Wollongong,
need all my hands and
runway
feet for flying
34 right.
helicopters.
Marab 6 departure,
So no
Wollongong
extra
transition.
limbs to play trumpets on.
Climb by the seat to 5000.
But yeah.
Squawk 4424, departure frequency 124.4.
Your flyers are very smooth without too much wind around.
Departure Wollongong transition, climb at 5000, 4424, departure 124.4, Jetstar 605.
Jetstar 605.
Tower, has everything come through?
That was KLM, was it?
Correct.
No. There's no flight plans for your call sign. Just having a look, there's no one connected at Sydney with that call sign, so I'm not sure what's going wrong there.
Maybe it's connected as an observer.
I need to check my vPilot product.
Okay. Jetstar 520, you can remain this frequency. Taxi Bravo to the bay, cross runway 25, yeah.
Bravo cross 25 to the bay, Jetstar 520, g'day.
Chopper controls, it's stick and cyclic and
when I joined, I actually put QFA because that's
pretty much all it is. In this aircraft we have two engines. Just going to cover these up. We're in an engine flight.
And,
so you have flight, you have idle, and you have a shuttle. That's about it.
Will do.
We're on tower, Sydney Tower, CareFlight 3 at helipad 1, ready for liftoff.
CareFlight 3, tower, g'day, stand by short delay.
It's probably departing something over the top of us. Hi there, Paul. I'm not getting the Latin VFR A321 as it happens. It's basically the freeware or default. It's a pretty picture with nothing much underneath. So no, not that interested in it. We'll stick with the Phoenix.
CareFlight 3 at Hotel 1, you're clear for takeoff. The wind 270 degrees at 10 knots.
Yeah, for takeoff at helipad 1, CareFlight 3.
Sydney ground, Qantas 459 in receipt of Charlie, looking to get airway.
There's our road that we're going on. We just need to track that road.
Sorry, last station, just say call sign.
Qantas 459.
That's 459, stand by.
A lot of left rudder, just to keep everything nice and steady as we accelerate. Want to make sure that we don't overboost the collective. we're sitting just under that blue line there. So about 5. Indeed, auto rotation is quite memorable. Fortunately, these things have 2 engines, so the actual expectation is that if you fail one engine, you've still got the other one going. But yeah, auto rotation. We are probably not going to do it auto rotation.
1244 here.
1244, CareFlight 3.
KLM 01 clearance available.
Need to be at 1,000
Go
feet.
ahead.
KLM 2005. Clear to Canberra via Wollongong. Then flight plan route. Runway 34 left. Wollongong to departure. Climb via the SID to 5,000. Squawk.
483 Alpha, no worries. Qantas 1907.
Student departure, CareFlight 3 on the barracks 5 departure at 800.
CareFlight 3 approach, good day. Excuse me, report overhead to Harbour Bridge.
Report overhead Harbour Ridge, CareFlight 3.
Just 88, contact City Director on 126.1, goodbye.
1261, just started.
United 44, it's, reports 34 left sighted.
So he tracked towards, I think it was the SCG, Sydney Cricket Ground. I think that's it, somewhere
United
ahead
44,
of us.
reduce speed, not above 200 knots.
200 knots, United 44.
There's the super centre there. That building.
He's on 361, descend via star 6000.
Via the star 6000, New Zealand 361.
SGC spotted.
United 44, contact Sydney Director 126.1, goodbye.
126.1, United 44.
Qantas 1907, you're not identified yet and coupled to an aircraft. Can you report overhead, excuse me, can you report overhead waypoint Visra, please?
Qantas 1907, that's probably a negative. We're still heading direct to TSAT at the moment because at the moment we're landing with very little fuel. That was the instruction given to us by the previous controller.
Qantas 1907, understood. Proceed direct to TSAT. I'll coordinate with Sydney Director for that.
Roger, direct TSAT, thanks. Qantas 1907, just confirm which level we're cleared down to.
Novotel and Darling Harbour would be in Darling Harbour, which is on the other side of the city there. In here somewhere, behind those buildings.
Qantas 1907, no worries. Descend via, descend to 4,000. Qantas 1907, apologies, descend to 4,000.
Descend 4,000, Qantas.
This is instead of Rose Bay. We've just flown over Victoria Barracks.
145, passing flight level 180 for 13,000.
There's a Woomaloo
You're
over
on
here.
361, contact City Director 126.1. Break Qantas 145, approach, good day. Runway 34 right, you can expect the independent visual approach. And continue descent, flight level 130.
That's where I'm going to be next Saturday, in that building there. That big
Runway
white
34
one.
right, expect independent visual approach and continue descent, flight level 130, Qantas 145.
City approach just 1123 with you, passing to 600 for
Fort Denison. There's Taronga Park Zoo.
1123 approach, good day. Runway 34 left, you can expect the independent visual approach.
Agreed, Paul.
Continue
Good looking
descent
city.
to 8,000.
Expect independent visual approach from runway 34 and descent to 8,000, just tower level 23.
New Zealand 140.
I'm on the blue tag at 40 knots. That's how.
New Zealand 140 approach, good day.
Auto
Sorry,
rotation speed.
might have missed a transmission from you before. Runway 34 right, you can expect the independent visual approach. Descend via star 3000.
Yeah, no worries, let's come over the channel. Yeah,
Tracking
expect
to
34
the
right
southern
for
pier of
independent.
the Harbour Bridge.
And down to 3000. Thanks. New Zealand 140.
Fly out on Saturday. A request to fly under instead of over the bridge.
Qantas 140. Oh, sorry, disregard. Qantas 145, descend via star 8000, Sydney QNH 1020.
This is flight star 8000 QNH 1020.
I'm flying by the rules today, so we'll have to maintain 500. Sorry. Yes, that used to be a jail. It's not anymore. Fort Denison. Indeed, Manly Ferry. The animated Christmas collector. Sydney approach, CareFlight 3 at Sydney Harbour Bridge.
CareFlight 3 approach, thanks. Were you requesting VFR flight following?
Negative, we'll just fly VFR.
CareFlight 3 understood, thanks. If you could stand by 1 second.
There goes Barangaroo.
CareFlight 3, thanks. Just remain inside of the control area and report inbound Sydney.
Remain inside control area and report inbound Sydney, CareFlight 3.
Sydney approach, good evening. American 2064, 10,400 feet.
American 2884 approach, g'day. Runway 34 left, you can expect an independent visual approach. Descend by star 8000.
Need to maintain 500 or below in this section.
Runway 34 descend by 8000, American 2864.
To star 1123, descend via star 6000.
Going to go down into Darling Harbour, just to see the Novotel down there. There's a request.
New Zealand 140, contact Sydney Director 126.1, good night.
Good, FS Labs coming to the party. That's what I want to hear. A321. Yeah, I'll be hanging out for that one.
New Zealand 140 approach.
New Zealand 140.
New Zealand 140, thanks. You can contact
That's
Sydney Director now
Barangaroo.
126.1, goodbye.
Casino there.
Over to 126.1. Thanks, New Zealand 140.
And this here is Darling Harbour. With that big building on top being the Novotel, I do believe. That one there. No, that's a Sofitel. Never mind. But yeah, welcome to Darling Harbour. We'll do a low speed pass of it.
Waypoint tracking.
Second for American 2064.
Negative, Jetstar 1123, report waypoint tracking 2 currently.
I'm currently tracking 2 waypoint sauces. I don't believe that is the correct waypoint. Jetstar 1123, I don't know what's going on here.
Jetstar 1123, thanks. Reduce speed now, not above 200 knots, and contact Sydney Director 126.1.
Nice little sailing ship down there.
126.1, speed not above 200, Jetstar 1123.
Yes, the old monorail was
American 2884, descend via star 6000.
Descend to 6000, American 2064.
Approach Qantas 1907 at TSAT.
Back down to 500.
Qantas 1907, thanks. Qantas 1907, turn left, heading 200.
Left 200, Qantas 1907.
I believe that was Balmain that was just passed.
Qantas 1907, thanks. You can contact Sydney Director 126.1, goodbye.
126.1, thanks for your help. Qantas 1907.
Qantas 145, descend via star 6000.
Yes, the glorified
This is flight star
tram.
6000, Qantas 145.
Is that Goat Island there? Australia's oldest shipyard. Cladesville Bridge coming up. As I said, we need to maintain ourselves to the right of the shoreline. So technically that's just inside there. Yeah, it's about right. 88. It was designed for the bicentenary of 88. I do believe I can see Parramatta up ahead.
American 2884, contact Sydney Director 126.1, goodbye.
126.1, good night, American 2884.
Yep, good old sightseeing around Sydney.
Sydney approach, Jetstar 522, descending via Rivet 3 arrival.
522 approach, getting on my 34 left, you can expect the independent visual approach. Descend via star 6000.
Expecting independent visual approach, runway 34, descend via star 6000. Jetstar 522.
Jetstar 522, sorry, that was descend via star 8000 and runway 34 left.
34 left, 8000, Jetstar 522.
That was Ride Bridge. Next one's James Roos. Cool.
Qantas 145, contact Sydney Director 126.1, goodbye.
126.1, Qantas 145, thank you.
Don't let Sydney people know that you call it a tram.
Descend via star 6000 now.
It's a light rail.
Descend via star 6000, Jetstar 522.
What's the difference between a tram and a light rail? Well, one's in Melbourne and one's in Sydney. That's the main difference. We're past Ride Bridge, we can actually climb now, which I'm going to do. Get up to 1,000 feet. Yep, it's definitely not a tram, said the people not from Melbourne. finally got to actually James Roos Drive. There it is. You'd think I'd know it after having driven across it so many times. But that was a long time ago. 15 plus years. I used to drive across that every week. We're in Eels Land. So that's Parramatta. Where's Westmead? I think it's close. South of the river. Is that Westmead there? I think it is. What's our height? 24, we should need a bit lower. Hi there, Connor. We are CareFlight 3. Charlie Foxtrot Hotel 3, CFH, CareFlight helicopter.
Just Alpha 22, contact Sydney Director 126.1, goodbye.
126.1, just Alpha 22, see ya.
Just Alpha 22, contact Sydney Director 126.1.
126.1, just Alpha 22,
that should be fine. No worries. That would be Westmead Hospital. There's a big car park for it just over there. Unfortunately, Orbx didn't bother putting a helipad here at Westmead Hospital, so we're just going to have to fly over it and say that's where a helipad should be.
Below
and then
flight level
continue.
180 for flight level 9000, sorry.
QJet 808, approach, get a runway 34 left, you can expect the independent visual approach. Descend to 8000.
Descend to 8000 and
Goodbye,
prepare for the visual
Westmead.
approach runway 34 left, QJet 808.
Okay, up to Hornsby. Looking for Pennant Hills first, which is roughly in that direction. Let's get some speed going. I can see Hornsby now. Chatswood's over there somewhere.
Approach evening test start to limit passing 4,500 by the 55,000.
It's 611 approach.
Leveling
Today,
off
you're
at
identified,
1500 and converting that into
280.
speed.
Start system.
Got the red mark coming up at 145. When you get above the red mark, you start stalling the retreating blade. Retreating blade stall. Which means that the thing that's spinning away from your direction of motion isn't getting enough air across it and starts stalling. The aircraft will start spinning off in that direction.
Sydney Information Echo.
Okay, Pennant Hills Road is identified. So is Hornsby.
QJ 808, descent 6000.
Currently in CLL 2500, so we need to be below 2005. We're at currently 17. Kind of wants to look outside. There we are. Pretty little thing, ain't she?
Sydney approach, good day, just 605, 4,200, climbing.
Hi there, sir. Hope you're well.
Just 605 approach. Good day. You're identified. Climb by SID for flight level 100.
Climb via SID flight level 100.
I can see the Hornsby rail yards.
My apologies. That'll be 10.
A friend of mine lives in that building right there.
Climb via SID 10,000. Just 605.
City approach today. Uniform Sierra Lima Sister 208 IFR taxiing runway 29 Centre Bankstown for Sydney.
Uniform Sierra Lima approach. Good day. No reported or observed traffic at Bankstown. Squawk 4564.
4564. Uniform Sierra Lima.
Now we want to roll straight up there.
QJ 808 descend 4000.
Descend 4,000, QJ 808.
And Uniform Sierra Lima, we're ready to copy when you're ready.
Uniform Sierra Lima standby. QJ 808, contact Sydney Director 126.1, goodbye.
Can I get that channel again? QJ 808.
QJ 808, no worries. Contact Sydney Director on 126.1.
126.1, QJet 808.
Jetstar 611, thanks for flying. Contact Melbourne Center 129 to flying goodbye.
129,
Jetstar 605, flying by SID, flight level 160.
Flight level 160, Jetstar 605.
Uniform Sierra Lima, just confirm you're ready to copy.
Yep. Go ahead.
Uniform Sierra Lima, cheers. Clear to Sydney via direct planned route, runway 29 center, climb to 3000, and assigned heading on departure 290, and reiterated squawk 4564. Thanks.
Not getting the power of this power cable.
3000, just confirm we'll be via the Sydney IFR 290 on departure, Uniform Sierra Lima.
And we're stuck.
Uniform Sierra Lima, negative. I can give you a SID if you'd like, but currently I've got no SID in there for you.
Alright, that's all good, Uniform Sierra Lima.
No worries.
Occasionally getting a little stab of power, not much.
Departures, g'day, Uniform Sierra Lima.
There we go, leave it there.
4000, correction 400, 3000, heading 290.
That was 2,000 feet, yeah, we'll stay there, that's good.
Uniform Sierra Lima, approach.
Hi there, Paul. I've got no idea how many hours I've got in Microsoft Flight
you're
Sim.
identified.
I'm sure it tracks it, but
to
yeah, it's not something I've looked at recently.
And position is 10 miles east.
Hi there, Angus.
Sydney.
If you're
Turn
Sydney
right,
Tower,
Sydney.
I am eventually coming back to Sydney, but it's probably going to take me an hour.
Right, direct Sydney, climbing 3000, visual.
See you at about 8 o'clock.
Information echo.
Uniform Sierra Lima, thanks. You can expect to be handed over to director in approximately 2 minutes.
Uniform Sierra Lima, just got a runway.
Uniform Sierra Lima, no eyes, 34 left.
Uniform Sierra Lima, thank you.
Uniform Sierra Lima, thanks. That'll be the independent visual approach.
Uniform Sierra Lima.
Jetstar 605, climb by.
So we're coming up to Broken Bay. The type code is EC45. It used to be an Eurocopter. Airbus bought them, or merged with them, whatever. So yeah, Echo Charlie 45.
Uniform Sierra Lima, report 34 left visual.
Got 34 left in sight, Uniform Sierra Lima.
Sydney approach, hello, Qantas 82, descending to 5190, rev 3 arrival, runway 34 left approach.
Qantas 82, Sydney approach, good, runway 34 left, you can expect the independent visual approach.
There's Hawkesbury River.
Descend via star to 8000.
Which makes that Patonga.
Independent visual approach runway 34 left, descend via the star to 8000, Qantas 82.
So I'm going to fly over the actual township of Patonga.
Sydney approach, Qantas 459, with you, flight
rather than just the general area. There's a little
459 approach
village, I guess you call it,
identified,
at Patonga.
I said flight level 280.
Say again the flight level for Qantas 459.
Obviously the television signals from Sydney don't get all the way up here because of the mountains and all that stuff, so In Patonga, just over here on top of the fire department, there used to be a transmitter for television. It'd pick up from a tower up the top here and send it down into the township from the top of the
Uniform Sierra
fire
Lima, turn right
department.
heading 155.
Right 155.
You know, this is Patonga Beach. Cute little town.
Uniform Sierra Lima, contact Sydney Director 1267.1, goodbye.
20, not a 26-1, good work, Uniform Sierra Lima.
See you, mate.
And over the top of this ridge is Point Dangar. And Dangar Island after it. So this is the Hawkesbury River. The tidal reaches of Hawkesbury River.
605, contact Melbourne Center 129.8, goodbye.
129.8.
Yep, sure do. You are indeed a VFR aircraft, and if you're coming out of Sydney International Airport, you'll need some kind of clearance. Most likely by the Barracks 5 departure, which is the one that I flew, which is you take off and then track along the South Darling Street.
Approach, good evening, 12522.
Until you fly over the top of the SCG and then out into the harbour. Once you're in the harbour, be below 1,000 feet, you're outside of controlled airspace. If you're to the west of the harbour bridge, you'll be below 500 feet.
Runway 34 left, you can expect the independent visual approach.
Until you hit James Roos Drive, technically you can climb after Ryder Bridge. But if you're at James Roos Drive where Parramatta River is, then you can climb up to 2,000 feet. We're coming up to a place sometimes called Brooklyn Bridge. Down there should be a railway bridge that goes to that point there, but unfortunately the railway bridge doesn't exist for some reason. But the railway actually comes along this section here and shoots off onto a bridge at that point there. Then the world's weirdest train station is down there. Let's actually head down there, because I think the world's weirdest train station is actually physically there. Hi there, JB. Don't think I've seen you for a while. Sorry for the sudden change in direction there, but this is a helicopter, so we can do that. We're going down to have a look at the world's strangest train station. This train station is not accessible by any road vehicle. You can't drive a car to it. It's long enough for, I think, 2 carriages to stop. And trains don't stop there unless they're flagged to do so.
Sydney approach is having
a little method to signal the driver that you want to stop there.
Qantas 82, descend via star 6000.
The way that most people get to this railway station is in a boat. There it is. Pretty sure that's it.
Sydney approach, Victor Hotel Yankee Victor, Send Cessna, descending to 10,000 on the Maple Tree arrival.
Yankee Victor, Sydney approach, good day, runway 34 right, you can expect the independent visual approach. Stand by for descent.
I think that's it right there.
Yankee Victor.
Yankee Victor, you can descend via the star to a
train station where you need to catch a boat.
Sydney QNH 1020.
Descend to 9,000, QNH 1020, and we're going to expect the visual approach going 34 right for Yankee Victor Victor.
So yeah, that's the train line that goes up to Newcastle from Sydney.
Check it to 5,000, 1 5 days.
with the weirdest train station ever.
Qantas 522, no worries, it should be 8,000.
Roger, 8,000, Qantas 522.
Sydney approach, g'day, Qantas 474 is with you on descent through flight level 2.
Up along to so-called Brooklyn Bridge, or the Hawkesbury River Bridge at Brooklyn.
Qantas 474.
Qantas 474 approach, g'day. Runway 34 left, you're going to expect independent visual approach. Continue descent 9,000.
Expect runway 34 left, independent visual approach, cleared down to 9,000, Qantas 474.
Got a 747 failing to create itself. Pacific Highway, crossing the river there.
Qantas 82, contact Sydney Director 126.1.
Whole bunch of speed cameras on that road.
126.1 for Qantas 82, bye-bye.
We can be at 3,500. I'm going to stick it to 1,500. Don't need to go any
Yankee
higher.
Victor Victor, descend via star 8,000.
Descend via star 8,000, Yankee Victor Victor.
So this is the Hawkesbury River, which was quite well flooded 2 weeks ago. Lots of mess came down here, but because of the fairly steep
522, reduce speed, not above 250.
edges, not too much of this area was particularly badly flooded. More of concern is a little bit further west is past Wiseman's Ferry, which is where we're going now. And especially on the plateau near Richmond. Kind of a floodplain.
KLM 2005, reduce speed not above 280 knots until Wollongong.
Sorry, what was that?
Qantas 522, descend via star 6,000.
6,000, Qantas 522.
KLM 2005, I will say myself again, reduce speed not above 280 knots until Wollongong.
On my display it says I'm on 250.
KLM 2005, no worries, I just maintain 250 knots until Wollongong. Thanks.
Will do.
Sydney approach, Qantas 459, looking to go to a higher altitude.
Find out where I am.
Qantas 459, contact Melbourne Centre 129.8, goodbye.
129.8, Qantas 459. Have a good day, cheers.
Qantas 474, descend via star 6 now.
Descend via the star 6,000, Qantas 474.
Yeah, we're a little bit too far south. There's the river we want. splits up into a few inlets. Went down a dead end.
Qantas 474, contact Sydney Director 126.1, goodbye. Contact Director 126.1, Qantas 474. KLM 2005, contact Melbourne Center 129.8, remain speed restriction, thanks.
G'day, Jetstar 529, 3,500 for 5.
Jetstar 529, approach, g'day, you're identified, climb by seat flight level 280.
By the City 280.
And that would be Wiseman's Ferry coming up. Now we're halfway between Brooklyn and Wiseman's Ferry. Don't know the name of that one. That little peninsula. Singleton's Mill, apparently. Yeah, that was Singleton's Mill. There's a Wiseman's Ferry Road, which was shut not long ago. Coming up on Lawtondale.
Yankee Victor Victor, descend via Star.
Descend via Star, was there anything else? You cut out a little more.
Yankee Victor Victor, no worries, descend via Star 6000.
Descend via Star 6000, Yankee Victor Victor.
How you get started? You start a YouTube channel and you start streaming. Talk while you're flying. Make some thumbnail images. Don't have to be fancy, could just be a screenshot of the aircraft that you intend to fly. It's mostly what I do. But mostly, do it. That's how you get started. Do the thing you want to do. OBS is the software that I use to stream with. It's free. It's pretty good. Don't need to pay anything for streaming. And just stream directly straight onto YouTube if you want to. There's no harm in doing it that way. Or Twitch, whatever.
Jetstar 529, contact Melbourne Center 129.8, goodbye.
129.8, there.
But most of the good streaming software out there is free. So I don't think you have to pay any money for it. Indeed, Brisbane Cairns. Unfortunately, I'll be sitting in Sydney, so I won't get to fly that. Oh well.
Yankee Victor Victor, cancel star, turn left heading 150.
Cancel star, left heading 150, Yankee Victor Victor.
So all these bits of flat land under the mountains
approach Acorns 442
have, within the last month, been underwater.
Qantas 442 approach, g'day, runway 34 left, you can expect the
Up
independent
to and
visual
including
approach.
the road.
Continue descent via the start at 8,000.
Continue down by the start at 8,000, we'll expect the independent visual 34 left, Qantas 442.
There's the road. Indeed. Can indeed. How's the Melbourne weather at the moment? I've seen better. I've seen worse. Ah, showers to the south. Never mind. Oh, look at that, we've got the actual street map now. So Wiseman's Ferry coming up, Lawtondale is just behind us, continuing to follow the river. Yeah, Wiseman's Ferry. What altitude at Wiseman's? Yeah, it's fine at 2,000. 1.5. We'll do it 1.5. Here's Wiseman's Ferry coming up around the corner now. Sydney approach, CareFlight 3 is at Wiseman's Ferry, requesting to track through the Richmond VFR southbound.
CareFlight 3, Sydney approach, g'day, that's approved as requested, report overhead Richmond.
Report overhead Richmond, CareFlight 3. Down at Kermond.
Qantas 82, okay, Sydney approach, hello, Qantas 82 is with you at level 3, at 3,000 feet, heading 303.
There is no bridge at Wiseman's Ferry, there's a ferry. Still just that silly ferry.
6,000.
Down by the start 6,000, Qantas 442.
Qantas 82 approach, hello again. Climb to 5,000 and turn left.
In fact, that looks pretty much like that. It's a pretty fair representation of what the ferry looks like.
Climb
especially after a flood.
Left heading 200, Qantas 82.
Hi there, Flying Aviator. I believe you can. Yes, you actually can do that. That's a thing. through this little iPad thing, you can actually pick up a browser, the web, and anything on the internet you can just stick in there. For the most part, that works.
Right now, current change is wind 270 degrees to 13 knots. QNH 1021, Sydney information Foxtrot.
Just maintain 2000, sorry. Yeah, I haven't been to Wiseman's Ferry for a very, very long time. I did fly over it once with Arjun on the way to Richmond.
Qantas 82, continue the further left turn.
I don't think I've been on the ground in Wiseman's Ferry since the 1990s.
And maintain speed not above 200 knots until Sausage.
There's not much up here
Turn
that I
left
really
155 and
have any need of seeing.
And maintain.
I mean, what is there up here?
Knots until
unless you're like fishing.
Knots or below until Sausage.
Or going on a boat.
82.
But if I like fishing and going on a boat, I've got the Georges River right next to my parents' house.
Correction 160, descend 4,000.
Right, heading 160 and descend 4,000 feet, Yankee Victor Victor.
Qantas 442, descend 5 star 4,000.
4,000, Qantas 442.
Come up into the flood affected area of this fair city. At the moment you go, flood here? Who cares? It's just all farmland. Yeah, a little bit further south we're going to start seeing some interesting places that have been underwater recently. I believe that there is Colo River. That's the Colo River Bridge. There's a big gorge further upstream of that river. That would make a very interesting second dam. Unfortunately, there's a thing called a Wallamelli pine up there somewhere, which is apparently a prehistoric endangered pine tree. And as a result,
National present heading, Qantas 442.
We will never be damming that. More's the pity.
Yankee Victor Victor, turn left, heading 200. Correction, that'll be a right turn.
Right turn heading 200, Yankee Victor Victor.
Yankee Victor Victor, sorry, internet issues there. I'll just confirm
Sackville,
the right turn heading
Ebenezer.
please.
Right turn 20 or 22, Yankee Victor Victor.
I do apologise, Yankee Victor Victor, I think a lot of internet issues here. Right
River goes a little bit further east here. We're going to cut straight across.
Qantas 442, turn left,
to Kermon.
030. On that heading, intercept the runway 34 left, centre line, clear on that heading, cleared visual approach, report established, descend 5 star 3 down.
Get some of that speed back by trying
Okay, descending by a start of 3,000, turning left, heading 030 degrees. On that heading, we'll intercept the 34 left centre line and cleared for the visual approach, Qantas 442.
Yankee Victor Victor, turn right heading 270. On that heading, intercept the runway 34 left, centre line, cleared.
There's Richmond straight down there. So cutting over the top of Windsor. Windsor also got hammered pretty badly.
We were assigned runway 34 right before.
You can probably see why now. There's the Nepean River. And
Yankee Victor Victor, my
it's
apologies.
flat.
I was vectoring you for
As
3-4
flat
right,
as the
but
eye
I
can
said
see.
3-4 left. That'll be 3-4 right. My apologies.
So when the river
right,
rises by
repeat the
3,
last
4,
section,
5
sorry about
meters,
Yankee Victor Victor,
yeah,
no worries. It should be
all of that
give you a
flat
further
land
right
becomes
turn,
the river
290
or
to
lake.
the runway 34 right, centre line, cleared visual approach. Report established.
Right heading 290 to intercept the visual approach, 34 right, and we'll report established. Yankee Victor.
Forgot to use my bump trim, using it now.
Sydney approach, quarters 474 is with you, going around runway 34 left, couldn't get hold of tower.
Qantas 474, thanks. Fly the published missed approach. Stand by.
Yeah, we're flying the missed approach, current heading 320, and we've climbed to 3000, Qantas 474.
Qantas 474, thanks. Climb amended 5000, turn left, heading 240.
5000, left heading 240, Qantas 474.
Qantas 442 is established on the visual, 34 left.
Qantas 442, thanks. You can connect tower 120.5 approximately.
120.5, Qantas 442, good day.
The rudder solo.
Sydney approach,
What's
velocity
that?
211, currently descending down to Bori 10,000.
Velocity 211 approach, g'day, runway 34 right, you can expect the independent visual approach. Continue descent via the start of 9,000.
Expect independent visual approach, 34 right, and down to 9,000, velocity 211.
Okay, Sydney approach, velocity 871 with you, passing through final 170 for 130.
Velocity 871 approach, g'day, runway 34 left, you can expect the independent visual
Well,
approach.
I don't even know what it is, so clearly not.
Via start 9,000, Sydney QNH 1021.
I don't know if Queenstown will be in the event, so I'm not going to commit to doing anything like that at this stage.
Expect individual instrument approach, runway 34 left.
You don't want to say, oh, there's a wonderful event in Christchurch. Contact Unicom 122.8.
Qantas 474,
Have a nice flight to Queenstown. Bye.
Left heading 155, Qantas 474.
Yankee Victor Victor established, runway 34 right.
Yankee Victor Victor, thanks.
So here are some towns that have been underwater in the last
You cut out a bit there. Sorry.
And that there is a flood-proof bridge which got flooded out and almost destroyed.
20.5, goodbye.
3 times in a single year. February, March,
no worries,
and
Connect City Tower 120.5,
June
goodbye.
or July. It was July, wasn't it?
120.5. Thanks, see ya. Yankee Victor Victor.
Qantas 82, turn left heading 020 to intercept the runway 34 left, centre line.
Karajan Heights.
Cleared independent visual approach, report established.
Gross River coming up.
Left heading 020, and we'll report when we're established cleared independent visual approach. Qantas 82.
So there's Kermond.
Qantas 82, descend to 3,000.
Descend to 3,000, Qantas 82.
Richmond Air Force Base over that way somewhere.
Qantas 474, descend to 4,000.
4,000, Qantas 474.
Velocity 871, descend via star 8,000.
Descend via star 8,000, velocity 871.
Now we follow the river along until we hit Warragamba Dam.
6,000.
There's a Gross River, and that kind of foresty area over there is called Gross River Wald, W-O-L-D, the German word for forest.
Sydney Tower, Yankee Victor Victor, sorry. Sydney Tower Victor, Hotel Yankee Victor Victor is on final, runway 34 right ILS, about 6 miles.
Yankee Victor Victor, approach, sorry, you're still with approach, if you can connect tower 120.5 CS.
Sorry about that.
Qantas 82, continue the further left turn, heading 350 to intercept.
Yeah, this is all the flooded area of Sydney.
Intercept Qantas 82.
Fair enough. I have some shoes I've unfortunately muddied on Friday when I went to Swordcraft. I'll need to
Qantas 474,
not just polish them,
200
I need to wash them.
Reduce speed not above 220 knots, Qantas 474.
Qantas 474, just make that 200.
Sorry, 200, Qantas 474.
Qantas 474, I'm going to give you a 10 mile...
Come up on the Penrith Lakes.
Hey firm, that's fine. Qantas 474.
474, understood, thanks. North 71, descend via star 6000.
So via star 6000, north the 871.
Qantas 82 or fully established?
Qantas 82, thanks. There's 13 miles to run, contact Sydney Tower 120.5, goodbye.
Sydney Tower, hopefully he responds. What is 0.5, Qantas 82?
See you, mate. Velocity 211, reduce speed not above 250 knots until due dock.
Velocity 211, currently at 240 knots.
It's times like these that you wish a helicopter would fly faster.
200 knots until due dock.
I'll go as fast as I
200 knots, velocity 211.
Push all performance out of that rotor that I can get.
Speed 1174, Sydney approach, g'day, you're identified, climb by SID, flight level 280.
Flight SID, flight level 280, 1174.
Qantas 474. Qantas 474, sorry. Turn left heading 030, on that heading, intercept the runway 34 left center line, cleared independent visual approach, report established.
Left heading 030, cleared the ILS 34 left, independent visual approach, will call established, Qantas 474.
Qantas 474, thanks, cancel speed restriction.
Western Sydney Broadcaster Centre.
Qantas 474.
Restrictions descend to 3000.
Missed the start of that, but I assume that was for Qantas 474, descent to 3000.
Qantas 474, thanks. Having internet issues still. Cancel speed restrictions.
Cancel speed restrictions for Qantas 474 and cleared down to 3000.
Come on, Penrith and Emu Plains. Say hello to the home of the Panthers.
Velocity 871, maintain speed greater than 220 knots until Nasho.
Maintain speed above 220 knots until Nasho. Velocity 871.
As we pass Emu Plains, the Nepean River kind of ends up in this little gully. And that gully gets deeper and deeper until we hit Warragamba Dam.
Once again, my brain anticipating that you're going 34 left. Change that speed restriction cancellation until Dipper. Thank you.
Cancel speed restrictions, velocity 211.
Here's a Great Western Highway bridge. It's a lot higher than the other bridges further upstream, so this one did not flood. That said, a lot of Emu Plains did, and so did a lot of Penrith. As you can see, very large suburb there. It's almost like a little city centre in it of itself.
Stupid 1174, track shortening available.
Go ahead, stupid 1174.
Stupid 1174, standby, brake, velocity 871, descend via star 4000.
Descend via star 4000, velocity 871.
altitude at 1174. No worries, position is 41 nautical miles north of Wollongong. Turn right, resume our navigation, track direct Wollongong, planned route.
Okay, direct Wollongong, thanks for the shortcut.
Angus Stearns, g'day.
And for the approach, velocity 803, descending to 90,000 with information Foxtrot on top.
Velocity 803.
Don't know what you mean by desktop audio, but anyway, we're on Vatsim.
Runway 34 left, you can expect the independent visual approach.
The reason I'm not talking to them is because I'm actually below controlled airspace. We have Sydney approach above us. We also have Canberra. We go there. Not at 110 knots we won't be. But yeah, that's us here, CFH3, CareFlight. And we're going to continue tracking down Nepean River.
Velocity 871, cancel speed
until we hit the dam, Warragamba Dam. Then we track outbound along the Prospect pipeline, which is the water pumping pipeline that brings all the water from Warragamba Dam into Sydney. Once we get into Prospect, there's a little reservoir. We fly over the reservoir. We might do a landing in Bankstown. We probably won't. And after that, we will head on into Sydney.
Corner 474, sorry, are you established?
FM established, ILS 34 left.
Tower disappeared.
474, no worries.
At least approach
10 miles to run, contact tower 120.5, good night.
Thanks, contact at tower 120.5, what is 474, thanks.
It's like a big channel down there, bringing all the water away from the dam into this sea via the Nepean Highway, Prospect and Hawkesbury River.
Velocity 871 from Nashot.
Nepean River, not
turn
highway.
left heading
Although, you know, a couple of weeks back it was via the Nepean Highway.
From Nashot and descending 065, velocity 871.
And Penrith and Richmond and Windsor and Ebenezer.
Velocity 871, sorry, reduce speed not above 170 knots until established.
Reduce speed to not above 170 knots. 170 knots, velocity 871.
Almost a pity it wasn't raining, because then we'd be able to use the windscreen mode,
211.
which is surprisingly detailed on this aircraft.
4,000, velocity 211.
Velocity 803, descend by star 4000.
Descend by star 4000, velocity 803.
And there's Warragamba Dam.
1134, thanks for flying tonight, contact Sydney, correction, contact Melbourne Centre 129.8, goodbye.
Thanks for the great service, 298, see you later.
Apparently about 5 Warragamba Dam capacities have gone through this river in the last month.
Velocity 871, continue the further left turn, heading 030, on that heading intercept the runway 34 left, centre line, cleared to independent visual approach, report established.
So we're currently sitting at 100% full, or 400% full.
And we'll report established velocity 871.
If only we had been able to catch some of that.
Cancel speed restrictions.
73,000 cancel speed restrictions, velocity 871.
Sydney's water catchment, right here. So if you like drinking water in Sydney, this is where it comes from. It's a very long and quite large lake. Burragurrangarang is the name of the lake. Lake Burragurrangarang. Used to just essentially be the river.
Sydney approach, good evening, just up 529, climbing 1,000 for 5,000.
Just 521.
Not skinny
Approach
down
today,
here,
identified
but
climb
further
height,
back
level
it
280.
splits up into 2 parts and then
Just 520,
gets quite big and deep.
Just 521. Sorry, you're identified. Climb flight level 280.
Climb flight level 280, just 521.
Anyway, we're going to turn back, fly back over the dam, and head down to Prospect. There was some chat about going up to the Blue Mountains, but that's that'll take an extra half hour, and it's still going to take us at least 40 minutes to get back to Sydney from here. So let's not do that. Let's just fly over the dam a second time from the other direction and head out to Prospect. The township of Warragamba.
Velocity 211 from Jacqueline, turn right heading 280 to intercept the runway 34 right, centre line from that, heading cleared, independent visual approach, report established.
From Jacqueline, fly heading 280 to intercept the ILS for 34 right, velocity 211.
Looking for the pumping station, which should give us a eye on the pipeline.
3000, velocity 211.
It's right about there, I should think.
Approach, Qantas 181 with you at 9000.
Pipeline spotted.
Qantas 181, approach today, runway 34 left, you can expect the independent visual approach, descend via star 2, 6000.
That's the pipeline right there.
Approach descending to 6000.
Just running alongside the river.
And Sydney approach, Qantas 784 with you, 11,000 go 9,000.
And we'll track along just on the right hand side of the pipeline. That'll keep us away from
runway 34 left, you can expect the independent visual approach, descend via star 8000.
And expecting the individual approach for runway 34 left, and descend 8000, Qantas 784.
Let's get that sorted out.
What's the 871 confirm established?
What's the 871 established? Likewise, that's 34 left, velocity 871.
What's the 821, cheers, contact tower 120.5, right.
Runway 120.5, velocity 871.
Karen's inside that 4,500 zone. And there's the pipeline going straight across. It's a little restricted zone here, which is related to an army explosive something or other.
Sorry,
velocity 211.
Near St. Mary's.
Velocity 211, come again.
Runway inside, velocity 211.
Velocity 211, thanks, report established.
I once went to a piano player's house because we were going to be putting on some kind of recital together.
Velocity 803, report visual.
This might have been in like 1998 or 99. And apparently their house was backing on to the pipeline. That's quite interesting.
Turn left heading 030, on that heading intercept the
runway 34 Paul, we might as well
left,
fly into Bankstown. We'll do the inbound call at Prospect and then fly straight in.
3000,
Choppers north.
Left heading 030.
Make a landing at Bankstown, take off back out to Prospect and then
velocity 803.
head inbound to Sydney.
Sydney approach, g'day, jet stop 552 at 5,000.
Yeah, this is a pipeline. There's 2 of them right next to each other. So that'll be one pipeline, that'll be the other. Little path down the middle. This is Kennett's airfield that we're flying almost over now. I did some precautionary search and landings at that airfield once a long time ago.
Thanks,
that would have been
you got
2003.
9 miles to run, connect Sydney Tower 120.5, goodbye.
125.5, velocity 211,
Yep,
thanks.
That's an actual airfield.
Just confirm my frequency.
Aircraft kept there and everything.
That's what Sydney Tower, sorry.
At least it used to be. Looks like a closed runway in the flight sim, but I think it's still open to ground one.
Thanks. Cheers, mate. Qantas 181, descend via star 4000.
Prospect is inside.
181 to 4000.
Yeah, we'll touch down at Bankstown. We'll actually do a refueling there, so we'll shut the aircraft down, get some fuel back into it, and then we'll take off and then head down to Sydney.
And Velocity 803 is visual with runway 34 left.
Velocity 803, thanks. Report established.
Okay.
What's Bankstown CTAF? Get that. Want about 1,500, so I'm just going to stop climbing.
Melbourne approach, Walker 1815, descending to flight level 170 for 9,000.
CTAF 132.8.
Walker 1815, Sydney approach, good day, stand by. Qantas 784, descend via star 4000.
Descend via the star 4000, Qantas 784.
So to answer Paul Newman's question, yes, we'll be flying to Bankstown. We'll do a touchdown.
And Velocity 803 established on runway 34 left center line.
Velocity 803, thanks. You got 9 miles to run, contact Sydney Tower 120.5.
Pipeline goes under that road there.
Tower 120.5, Velocity 803, good night.
Qantas 481, your voice received.
Qantas 481 at 5,000 feet, 50.
Qantas 481, thanks. Sydney approach identified. Climb by SID, flight level 280.
Climb to flight level 280, Qantas 481.
Star 552, climb by the SID to flight level 180.
Climb by SID, flight level 180, Star 552.
Sydney approach, CareFlight 3 at Prospect 1,500, inbound to Bankstown for touch.
CareFlight 3, approach go. You clear to leave the control area on descent. There's no reported or observed traffic at Bankstown. Report clear of the runway to cancel knowledge.
Good to leave control area and we'll go. CareFlight 3.
Qantas 181. From Nashville, turn left heading 040 to intercept the runway 34 left.
181 turning left to 040 and intercepting the center line from runway 34 left.
Into line from that heading, cleared independent visual approach established. Qantas 181, sorry, internet's cut out there. Can you read that back again?
Trying to see that heading.
Qantas 181, Sydney approach.
Qantas 181.
Qantas 181,
the heading, I can see the airfield.
Cleared for independent visual approach from runway 34 left. Report when the runway is... Sorry, when the...
Qantas 181 Norris, it's a report when established and left turn heading 040 cheers.
Runway's inside.
Report when established, cheers.
Norris, mate. Just 552, climb by SID, flight level 280.
Bankstown traffic, CareFlight 3 is a helicopter H145 inbound from Prospect 1,500 tracking choppers west. Okay, circuit height for a chopper is 800.
Parallel approach and departures in progress. Wind 270 degrees, 13 knots. Visibility greater than 10 kilometers. Temperature 11. QNH 1021. On first contact with Sydney ground or approach, notify receipt of information Foxtrot.
Just
Time
the QNH and the wind.
1009. Sydney Terminal Information Golf. Expect independent visual approach. Runway 34 left and 34 right for arrivals and departures. Independent parallel approach and departures in progress. Wind 250 degrees, 14 knots.
250 at 14.
Cav OK. Temperature 11.
Happy with that. Let's get down to 8. That they did. That they did. It's pity we don't get Bankstown controlled more often on Vatsim. It'd be fun to fly. Especially in this sim, since we have mostly smaller aircraft. I'll take the 172 into there. Or this aeroplane. It's not an aeroplane, it's a chopper. That's choppers west there. This is Georges River. It was also subject to flooding and did indeed flood this road here, which is called Henry Lawson Drive, and bits of Chipping Norton, which is where Qantas 25 World Flight lives. Bankstown traffic, CareFlight number 3 is at Choppers West, inbound to the helipad via runway 1, so again, runway 29er, right. I should fly the full circuit. There's the pad. Chopper down there. Slow it up. Based on traffic, CareFlight 3 is based for the pad. She gets a bit squirrely as she slows down. Feel the wind pushing us sideways slightly.
Bankstown Tower's online.
Hi, the Bankstown. Okay, we'll shut down. Actually, we'll hover taxi over to our position over there. Get some fuel. CareFlight 3 at the main helipad. We're just hover taxiing to our position to get some fuel.
CareFlight 3, that's all good. Any specific parking that you'd like?
It's just the CareFlight spot, which is just short of the mobile fuel. We'll be there in about 2 minutes.
That's okay, no other no reported or observed traffic at Bankstown. You're clear to hover taxi.
We'll be departing in about 5 minutes anyway. Catch you then.
Oh, that's good, because there's no one else here.
There we go. Let's get some fuel on this thing. Oh, that's good to hear. Canberra Airport. That'll give us some extra stuff for Milkruns. Bit of an old turboprop run if we wanted, or even a GA run, Bankstown to Canberra. That'd be fun. Okay, gonna turn off the avionics power. Cool, let's get some fuel. There we go. Bit extra fuel there for us. Alright, what are we going to do after we get out of here is, after takeoff, here at Bankstown, we track north to Parramatta. So that's via Choppers North. And then we'll track over to Rosehill Racecourse. Somewhere between Parramatta and Rosehill Racecourse, we'll need to get clearance from approach to continue on to the Roseville 1 arrival. I believe it's called that. 5, the Rosehill 5 inbound. So the Rosehill 5 inbound is from overhead the racecourse to Rockwood Cemetery, then via the Cooks River and Canterbury Racecourse to the Novotel. So that's essentially from there all the way down into Canterbury Racecourse, we can see it there, and then via the Cooks River until you spot the Novotel. I know where that is. That's the one in Brighton, by the way. And you track to there, and then you'll eventually get a clearance across the runway 34 left into the helipads. It's annoying for them when they're using runway 34, but hey, what can you do? We're here. Okay, let's head back to Sydney, where we started this mess and we'll end this mess. And I will see the real Sydney airport in 6 days. Just wanting... yeah, that's fine. Short of Lima. EFB, there we are. Let's get the EFB into the right position. Bankstown, Choppers North, Parramatta, Canterbury Racecourse, and we'll be there. Cool. Let's start her up. Just going to do a test on fire.
Fire, engine 2, fire. Fire, engine 1, fire.
Lamp test. Cool, lamp's good.
Audio test.
Standby's in, primers are in. And starting up in reverse order, number 1 first. With Bankstown, we are indeed. Okay, we're just holding short of Lima, between Lima and Mike 1, and we'll give a call there. Engine 2. Strobes on. Okay, we have 2 on idle. Fuel pumps are in. Static heats are in. Avionics are in. Just going to turn on the Wi-Fi because it's amazing to look. It's the most weird sequence I've ever seen on a windscreen wiper. It wipes twice per side. It's like left, left, right, right. Left, left, right, right. But it's not raining, so we don't need that on. What do we need on? I think we've got everything. Air condition already in. Pax lights in. Ventilations are on. Just need the engines to be at full power. Let's do it. Bus tires open. Okay, that looks good to me. Barrow set 1021. Bankstown Tower, CareFlight 3 is on a pad on just holding short of Lima, looking to taxi to the main helipad.
CareFlight 3, where were you looking for taxi, sorry?
We're currently just holding short of Lima, taxiway near Mike 1, and looking to taxi to the main helipad. That's the one near Lima.
CareFlight 3, taxi Lima. You can air transit to the helipad via Lima.
Air transit to the helipad via Lima, CareFlight 3. Okay, let's move out. Haven't used the autopilot for this entire flight. You don't need to. The aircraft does come with a autopilot. It's a 4-axis autopilot. It can do a hover, but I just find it easier just to manually throw it around the place.
Bankstown Tower, g'day, Telfreight 68 is on a 10 mile final, runway 11 center.
Telfreight 68, be advised, active runways are 29.
Telfreight 68, yeah, we're trying to get the ATIS up, but it doesn't appear to be up. It's not, the controller info isn't showing anything there. We can circle to land for a left circuit runway 29 center.
Telfreight 68, that'd be great.
Bankstown Tower, CareFlight 3 is VFR departure to Choppers North, then Parramatta.
CareFlight 3, have you got a flight plan?
We have the remains of one. I'll redo it with Bankstown.
Thank you.
Telfreight 68, left downwind 29 center.
Telfreight 68, runway 29 center, clear to land.
Clear to land 29 center, Telfreight 68.
And Bankstown, CareFlight 3 with the new VFR flight plan, and we're ready for liftoff from the main helipad.
CareFlight 3, give me a second, I'll grab you a clearance.
Hi there, Paul. I'm thinking of doing a new stream on either Wednesday or Thursday, and then I'll be in Sydney for a little while, so who knows after that. Nothing this weekend coming, nothing next Milkrun, and then I'll be back in Sydney Wednesday, back in Melbourne on Wednesday also. So yeah, I'm thinking Wednesday or Thursday.
CareFlight 3, got that clearance for you when you're ready.
CareFlight 3, ready, copy. CareFlight 3, ready.
CareFlight 3, you're cleared to Sydney via Papa Romeo Tango, flight plan route, not above 1,500. Runway 29 right, score 0575. Departure frequency is 124.4 and 124.4.
Go for that. Squawk code 0575, cleared not above 1505 Parramatta. As departure 124.4. CareFlight 3.
CareFlight 3, and you're clear to take off the main helipad. Caution the top rate on approach runway at 29.
Cover the traffic on 29 centre and clear for lift off. CareFlight 3.
And CareFlight 3, airborne contact departure.
CareFlight 3. 0575, set. Okay, to take off you just add a little bit of left rudder as you increase your collective. At some point it'll get light on the pedals, you can feel it, see it start moving. Traffic noted. We won't be crossing any runways today, so all good. Translating left. Tracking Parramatta.
Delta Road 68 on Alpha 1, request taxi apron.
Parramatta spotted.
Delta Road 68, do you, any specific bay you want?
Delta Road 68 just looks at the cargo apron.
Delta Road 68, taxi Alpha 1, Charlie Kilo to bay.
And road
Taxi Alpha 1, Charlie Kilo to the bay, top.
205. Haha, good stuff. Over the top of Bankstown there.
Heading on 24, sending approach.
A little far west from my land. My land's closer to Botany Bay, where I'll be staying with my parents.
Approach at 518, established runway 34 left.
Just 518, thanks. Contact Sydney Tower 120.5, right.
120.5, jet 518, good on.
Q-Link 124. Q-Link 124, sorry. Appears I've disconnected a couple of times ago and lost the people's tags, so you can contact Brisbane Centre 130.9, goodbye. 130.9, goodbye, thank you very much. Corner 625, descend via star 4000.
Descend via star 4000, contact
Busy.
625.
Corner 482, descend via star 4000.
4000, corner 482.
City approach, CareFlight 3 is tracking Parramatta, then Rosehill Racecourse. Request via the Rosehill 5 entry to Sydney.
CareFlight 3 approach, g'day, stand by for that clearance.
CareFlight 3.
Sea approach, minus 1.3 established on the IVA 34I. Corner 625 from Nashua, turn left heading 040 on that heading, intercept the runway 34 left center line, cleared independent visual approach, descend via star 3000.
Descend via star 3000 after Nashua, left heading 040 and expect independent visual runway 34 left, contact 625.
Sydney approach, Jetstar 515 with you, 5000.
Jetstar 515, I do apologise. Sydney approach, you're finally identified. Climb via SID, flight level 280.
Climb via SID 280, Jetstar 515.
CareFlight 3, you cleared the Rosehill 5 inbound, Sydney. Not above 1,500.
Okay, the Roswell 5 arrival Sydney, not above 1,500, CareFlight 3.
Approach Qantas 122. Qantas 122, thanks. So if you're not over with tower, connect now.
We'll swing around Parramatta.
122.5, Qantas 122, good day.
Instead of going straight over the top.
Just 518, connect Sydney Tower 120.5 if you haven't already.
Seen some of those bridges, I've walked across some of those bridges. A couple of nice restaurants down there too. Okay, looking for the race course, there it is. Yeah, Parramatta's not too bad actually. Given that's pretty much, you know, scenery update 5 from Microsoft Flight Sim, more than it is Orbx. Maybe it's a little bit Orbx. There's James Ouse Drive going into the M4. Don't know what LTBR is, but we're inside because we're on airspace now, so I have to be pretty well as
from National President heading to Qantas 480,
just 515, contact Melbourne Centre 129.8, bye-bye.
29.8, just 515, change for ATC, and don't worry about the
Going to be
delay.
a race course in sight, we're going straight at it. No higher than 1,005. In fact, we can probably
Flight 3, position 9 miles northwest of Sydney, contact Sydney Tower 120.5, goodbye.
Over Tower 120.5, CareFlight 3. 1205 set. Sydney Tower, CareFlight 3 is approaching Canterbury racecourse for the helipads. Yeah, I think the scenery looks better in Sydney.
CareFlight 3.
Maybe.
Stand by for 1 moment. CareFlight 3, you're requesting to land at Sydney?
Yep, landing Sydney, the helipads. We'll need to cross the runway at some point.
CareFlight 3, rogers that. Continue along Sydney and I'll see how we go.
CareFlight 3, continuing along the arrival.
Qantas 122, vacate 34 right at Tango 1.
Qantas 122, turn left on Lima, right on Bravo, and then contact ground 126.5.
Left on Lima, right on Bravo and contact ground 26.5.
The one thing that I liked about Melbourne more than Sydney is the helipads. You can land on them. In the Sydney scenery, you can't. Some of them are physically, you can see them, but you can't actually touch down on them. You kind of fall through it. But in Melbourne, you can land on them. In particular, the main hospital in Melbourne, Royal Melbourne Hospital, and also the Alfred, both have helipads that you can land on. Whereas in Sydney, a lot of these helipads are real. They're just images.
Jetstar 518, contact ground 126.5.
126.5, Jetstar 518.
Tower, good evening, Qantas 625, runway 34 left.
Qantas 625, runway 34 left, clear to land.
34 left, clear to land, Qantas 625.
There's Hurstville and I think Rockdale or Cogra. Sydenham and St Peters over there. There's Canterbury Racecourse. from this position we head towards the Novotel, which is that building right there. And we need to be a little lower than that. Dropping down to 1,000.
Tower, Rex 6188. Are you able to get immediate departure? I'm ready.
Sorry, Rex
Don't know which line that
6188.
is.
Yes, I'm able to get an immediate
Green line?
departure. You've got a aircraft coming in a 5 nautical mile final. I'll get you in, but after that.
Rex 6188.
So our clearance limit is the Novotel.
And employee 44 ready immediate Tango 6.
Getting close to my
Employee
part of
44,
town.
runway 34 right, line up and wait. Runway 34 right, line up and wait, employee 44.
CDT, Qantas 482, independent visual approach runway 34 left.
Qantas 482, continue approach runway 34 left.
That's Rockdale straight ahead.
Continue approach Qantas 482.
And that's the Brighton Novotel straight ahead too. So this is
Cheshire
Rockdale.
3, clear to land on the helipad.
Good land helipad, CareFlight 3. Didn't expect them to give us all the way. I'll be courteous and make it as quick as we can. There's 1,000. Say via the Cooks River.
Rex 6188, runway 34 left, line up and wait.
34 left, line up and wait, Rex 6188.
Yeah, fast as we can. He's about to shoot someone off 34 left. He's got them lining up now. The faster we get across this runway, the better. And then we need to slow up really, really quick. A380 kind of parked over there.
Traffic.
Cool, we're at 500. Cross in the middle, and we'll slow it up.
Rex 6188, runway 34 left, cleared for takeoff.
Rex 6188, we need a heading.
Heading 300, my bad.
Helipad
Heading
seen.
300, clear for takeoff, Rex 6188.
We're on runway 25, which is actually perfect because that's the
12625, contact ground, 12625.
Ground 12625, 12625, follow.
Qantas 482, short final.
Qantas 482, sorry about that. Runway 34 left, cleared to land.
Runway 34 left, cleared to land, Qantas 482.
Rex 6188, contact approach 124.4.
126.
Can I confirm Rex 6188, g'day?
Envoy 44, thank you for the patience.
Gotcha, bro.
Runway 34 right, you're cleared for takeoff.
Approved.
Okay, keep over.
Star 88, taxi by Charlie, hold short runway 25. By Charlie, hold short 25, just right here.
Sydney Grand Gulf Sierra Charlie Oscar Tango, request starts up.
Golf Sierra Charlie Tango, startup approved.
Start brief, Golf Oscar Tango.
United 44, request taxi clearance.
United 44, standby.
Ground CareFlight 3 at the helipad, just taxiing out to our parking spot.
CareFlight 3. Qantas 122 on Golf, cross runway 34 left, taxi to the bay, see ya.
On Golf, cross 34 left to the bay, course 172, good day.
Qantas 495, cross runway 25, taxi via Charlie, left Bravo 10, hold short Sierra.
City Tower, was that last call for Qantas 485 or for 495?
Qantas 485, cross runway 25, taxi via Charlie, left Bravo 10, hold short Sierra.
I always find it funny when we fly away
Clear the cross runway 25
from this area. When you come back,
Charlie,
all the helicopters that were
hold short Sierra,
kind of AI objects
45.
have all left.
Qantas 625, cross runway 25.
I'm not sure if that's a bug or if it's a
via
feature.
Bravo, Charlie 1 to the bay. See ya.
I always find it fascinating how that happens.
Qantas 625, cross runway 25 at Bravo, taxi via Bravo, Charlie 1.
Jetstar 88, cross runway 25, taxi via Charlie, left Bravo 10, hold short Sierra.
Roger, cross 25 via Charlie, Bravo 10, hold short Sierra, just radio.
United 44, taxi via Charlie, hold short runway 25.
Charlie, hold short 25, United 44.
Sydney ground, Qantas 482 for Bay 6.
Qantas 482, ground g'day, taxi
Alrighty.
via Bravo, cross runway 25, Charlie 1 to the...
Hotel.
Bravo, cross runway 25, Charlie 1 to the Bay, Qantas.
Cool. Let's go ahead and get ready for the shutdown. Avionics off. Don't need fuel pumps either. Strobes off. The rest of them will stay on for the moment. Pitot off. Gonna mute the dings. And shut down. Standby batteries off. Air conditioning is off. Good flight. That was quite fun. Good aircraft, this one. It's a bit slow, it is a helicopter. It's actually quite fast for a helicopter, but you know, 130 knots, 135 at best. Well, that was Milkrun Monday, and next time I see Sydney, I will be in Sydney. So, good times. Hope you enjoyed the flight, and I'll see you guys next time we do decide to fly. I'm thinking we might do the flight up to Alice Springs in the Piper PA-28 Arrow. Might get around to it. We'll see how we do. Alternatively, if I'm too busy to plan anything really good, we might do another train sim thing. That's an option as well. But yeah, Sydney. Hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, I have been Musical Aviator. Bye for now.
Bye.